tonight, I'm actually going to Krakow. So I had to leave my hotel, and I wanted to catch the sunrise here at the Łazienki Park, which is the largest park in all of Warsaw. And so I came in here early, and it's very cold and it's very gloomy and dark, and I forgot that it's Poland and there's no sun half the year. So the sky is bright now, but there was no sun. I didn't catch any sun today. But anyways, so as I said, I am in the Łazienki Park, and in front of me there is the Royal Baths Palace, or the Palace on the Isle. It was built in mid 1600s by a prince whose name was way too difficult to memorize. And it was bought and sold to a bunch of other royal people throughout the years. But the interesting part about it is that during World War II, as you know, the Germans and the Russian artillery, they destroyed more than half the city, and so the city had to completely be rebuilt basically. So the Germans were using this as a shelter of some sorts and storage of some sorts. And when they were retreating, they actually placed bombs and explosives on the pillars and also on the structure, on the main structure of the palace, to destroy it. But apparently it wasn't detonated. The bombs and the explosives were not detonated. But the palace was pretty much destroyed. So they actually had to rebuild some parts of it. And now we have this pretty cool palace. I'm going to show you more about this palace. We have a beautiful Christmas tree. It could have been prettier for such an important place, but that's okay. We have some statues, Greek gods and Greek inspired statues. I'm not sure what year they are built, or if they're like reconstructions or if they're the original statues, but definitely not the Greek and Greco-Roman times. That's definitely for like the Middle Ages. But yes, this is palace, and I am going to stop talking now so you can just look at this for yourself. Oh well, there is a museum here, but because it's 7:40 a.m. The palace is the museum is not actually open. I think I'm going to go to a coffee shop until later, because my train leaves at 8 p.m. today, and it's almost 8 a.m. right now. I'm gonna go to a coffee shop, eat some breakfast, and then come in here later when they actually open. I think they open at 10. And I'm just gonna walk around the park. It's a pretty nice park. There are some historical buildings, which I'm quite interested to see, and that's it. Just got out of the bus. I want to go check out the Old Town, but on my right side here That's the Vistula River. I don't know if I pronounce it correctly, but apparently it's the longest and largest river in Poland. It actually starts from the Baltic Sea in the north, in the very northern part of the country, and its basin is in the very southern part of the country, and not just Poland. It's Poland and a few other countries. So yes, this is the river, and my God, it is a cold and foggy and gray day here, and I think I actually missed my bus station, or like I didn't know you have to press that button for the bus to stop. But yes, that over there is the old town, which was completely destroyed during the World War II. So we're gonna go there now. So this is the Warsaw's Old Town, which is the oldest part of the capital of Poland, and apparently this town was initially granted the rights of township in the 13th and 14th century, but most of the buildings here were from 17th and 18th century. But during World War II, this place was completely destroyed, and after the war, the UNESCO, with the help of other organizations, they actually completely rebuilt this town, and today it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, believe it or not. So these buildings are not actually old, they're just built to look old, which is quite interesting. And now I'm gonna go see the old town's Royal Castle, I believe that's what it's called, and I'm just walking there. So behind me is the Royal Castle of Warsaw, located in the Warsaw's Old Town, of course. And apparently it was the royal castle to many kings and noblemen up until the 16th and the 17th century. And they apparently have a lot of European art, so we're gonna go check it out. But this, where is it? Is that no? That's not, okay. I think this, I can't see it here. Let's see. I'm just looking. Okay, yes, this is this thing here, the column here. That is a Sigismund's column. Sorry, it's raining. And it was erected by King Sigismund III, I believe, and that is when he moved the capital of Poland from Krakow to Warsaw, and that's why they erected that column. So it's pretty interesting to check it out in person. I read about it a little bit online, and I'm gonna go around it to look at the statue, but it's quite interesting. And then we have this very beautiful and ornate Christmas tree right in front of the palace, and we have a bunch of kids and people going on the tour, and we have a carriage here. So those walls right now, those are the remains of the wall that surrounded all of old Warsaw, and these are of course the remainders of them. A lot of it was destroyed during the war, and a lot of it was of course rebuilt, and then a lot of it was destroyed pre-war, so it's not the fault of the war, but this is what they have so far. And this is an interesting view I wanted to show you. You have Sigismund's column, you have the Christmas tree, and then you have the beautiful castle. And if you turn right, we have a studio right over there, which is quite interesting. I don't know the name of that studio though. Okay. Yeah, the tractor here.
Pamiętacie, kiedyś w telewizji była taka bajka o wilku i zającu. I na końcu tej bajki zawsze wilk do zająca mówił: no zając.
So these two Persian carpets that you see behind me, they were actually woven in Isfahan in 1944 by Polish artists. Of course, Persian carpet is famous, and Isfahan is actually one of the centers of Persian carpet. So I assume the Persian weavers actually taught the Polish immigrants, actually war refugees who were residing in Isfahan, how to weave. And then these are the results of that workshop, the Polish workshop in Isfahan in 1944. Quite interesting. It's very fascinating to see this here in the middle of Warsaw. So in Warsaw's Old Town, I came to McDonald's because I've been wanting to try McDonald's, the Polish McDonald's for a while, and they have this food that it's not available in America. It's called kanapka durwana, or the lumberjack burger. This is what it looks like. Let's go for a bite. Let's see how it tastes. Wow, this is great. Wow, tastes like premium burger. This is great. And I'm eating great McDonald's burger with a view like this. Check this out. Can it get any better than this? This is great. I think I just had the tastiest McDonald's ever. And this was the view that I was telling you guys about. It's a field day today for these kids. There are so many kids here on on school tours. A few days ago I went to Warszaw's Christmas market, which is apparently very popular in Poland. And now I'm going to this much smaller Christmas market. I don't know if they're opening up. Earlier they were closed, but now they're, I think, opening up. So it's next to the wall of the Old Town Warsaw. Hungarian. Just ate a burger. I'm not hungry. So none of these sweets really look appealing to me. So I think I may have mentioned it in an earlier clip. I don't remember everything I say. But these walls are the remainder, I guess, of of the Old Town Warsaw's protective wall, and a lot of it was just destroyed even before the Second World War. But these are what's remained and obviously rebuilt after the Second World War. But I found them interesting, very fascinating. I love these kinds of medieval things. This thing here concludes my tour of Warsaw's Old Town. It was beautiful. So I think it was my favorite thing in Warsaw, and I will see you guys soon. Now we are outside of the old Warsaw town. It's immediately after, but like, look at the colors: red, green, orange, all these beautiful old colors, and then you have this fucking gray and the fucking yellow and all this bullshit different colors, white, and we have the buses and these loud ambulances. I already missed the old and it's fucking right there. Jewelry, okay. I bet but this street, which is right outside of the Old Town, looks very beautiful during night, because there are all these nice, cute stores here with a lot of Christmas lights and green and yellow and red and all these lights. Hello.
Yeah.
There's an old woman. She looked lonely, so I said hi to her. Yeah, this is pretty nice. Still, I prefer the Old Town color, the red and all these like bright colors. But then this is also quite nice.